Hello everyone. Thought I'd do one more tonight, so make six. It's New Year's and it's early yet, so New Year's Day early. What more could be better than tanks? But anyway, showed you earlier a Bandai 124 scale Panther that was done in a artistic camouflage, and I really liked it. So a few years back, I was able to get a Panther G up and running. Back then, the parts I got for it was the old style that had the individual two-prong plug-in chipset, and that's what this is. So I imagine one of these days it's going to quit running and I'll have to redo the inside or just set it up. But I thought I started about 3 weeks ago trying to put the same type of camouflage on this 1/16 scale. And surprise, surprise, the distance of, or the amount of coverage for a 16th scale tank is, oh my God, seems like it's about 2.5 times more than a 24 scale tank. And I know that can't be right, but it seems like it. But it's not as correct as the 24 scale one was, but I'll be painting on this thing probably and sanding it off and painting it again probably for a month before I get it to where I like it. But it looks good, and once I get it painted the way I like it, it'll make me want to then spend the time and effort to maybe upgrade the electronics and the controller on it. And it seems to run great even with plastic sprockets, and it does have rubber on the road wheels. The treads are very nice, really beefy. I've never had a problem with them, and I've run this thing so I thought it was going to fall apart, but it's just never balked on me just yet. It seems to be a solid runner. Maybe other people have had a hard time with them, I don't know, but I do like this one. And so it was a plain basic gray one, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just try to add the same type of paint job that was on the 24 scale one. And at least I know one thing: when people do see it, they think, well, this was never painted this way. And that's when I get out that little pamphlet and show them some sort of documentation as to what was at Normandy, and showed that they were on Panther Gs and Panther As. So like I said, I'm putting the paint on off and on. Hopefully by springtime, when it's time to go out and run them again, I'll have it all completed the way I want it, and maybe, like I said, give me some desire to go out and put new electronics in them. The road wheels don't look right, and I'll have to do those over again. And I think I left off working on both sides of the lower hull. The turret doesn't look too bad. I sort of made the paint look brush heavy because I was putting it on with a brush, and I thought that it might show up that way with people in the field. They didn't spray that paint job on. They had to put it on with a brush. And the German paint used to come in tins as paste, and they would thin it and then brush it on. I got one picture somewhere of guys mopping it on. But so when you get up, excuse me, when you get up close to it, it looks like it's been brushed on with a dustbin brush or something, for that scale. I'm sure the guys were trying to do it as fast as they possibly could, or possibly able to do it with brushes. A lot of the German tanks and the groups did have the capability to spray paint them, but I sort of made mind up that if you're going to put this many different patterns on, you were going to be putting it on with a brush. So I've still got a lot more of the gray to cover. Redo the wheels. I'll have to see if I can find the picture of a Panzer Mark IV with all the turret skirts and side skirts on it. And there's two of them in particular that were bizarre paint jobs that looked like they were done by some abstract artist also like this. Although this leans more towards the old World War I upper wing surface camouflage that the Germans had. The Panzer Mark IVs that I have pictures of definitely lead to somebody like a Picasso type period. I don't know who the artist was or anything else, but anyway, looked like the guys in the field were impressed by it, so they tried to paint their tank somewhat like it. And there's only so many ambush schemes and gray schemes and snow schemes that you can come up with. And I was looking for something totally different to do. And when I saw the pictures in the book, it just fit the bill for me. I wonder what the Allied tank crews thought when they saw a tank painted like this rolling down the road or whatever, because when you stop to think about it, if you put it in a tree line somewhere with on a sunny day, it might get you some coverage. But once you were out in the open, it'd be a crazy thing to see. And I find it an enjoying thing to try to paint it that way. I think on this one, like I said, I'm going to have to probably, some of the turret I like a lot, but on the side of the hull and stuff, the road wheels, I'm probably going to have to rework that a lot to get it to look more like the pictures. But then again, too, you know, if there was more than two tanks painted this way, Lord only knows what it may have looked like. So I think that should do it for the evening. Hope you all liked it. Hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, every once in a while, just hit the old like button to let YouTube know that somebody appreciates the artwork. But I will try to post. I don't think I'll do anything Sunday, but one day next week I'll see if I can't dig up some more stuff down there. So, hope you all enjoyed. Have a good evening. Talk to you all later. Be safe. Good night.